Welcome back to Display TV. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Sarah Pribis, live from New York City. We've just been talking about how to earn money on display by posting your original content and how to join communities and how we have trivia coming up in 12 minutes for $500, which means I have a trivia answer to give away to all of you. So if you're just strolling in here, you made it by the nick of time. You got lucky. I'm about to give you that answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you the very real question 8 in tonight's trivia game. You're going to attempt to answer for no points, no money, no loss, nothing like that, just for fun. And then I'm going to reveal the correct answer so that you got a leg up on all of your friends coming into trivia late tonight. How does that sound? Good? Yeah? All right, let's get that question up and see how you fare. Get those brain juices flowing, get those fingers working. Upon its founding in 1908, the company known for making chucks originally manufactured all of the following except rubber galoshes, basketball shoes, winter boots. So you gotta know who makes chucks, and then you gotta know what did they originally manufacture? What is not something that they originally manufactured? You know, you gotta love those later questions, right? They're all those two-part. You're like, okay, I gotta know this, and then I gotta know this. So let's see how all of you do on this one. Right now, we've got about 21% saying rubber galoshes. We've got 66% saying basketball shoes, and we have 13% of you saying winter boots. All right, so Chucks, we're talking Converses, right? And you would think, right, that these Chuck Taylors were the basketball shoes, but they didn't start out that way. They didn't start out that way. So basketball shoes is your answer. They evolved pretty quickly and eventually got known for the basketball rubber and did rubber galoshes and winter boots. So basketball shoes is your answer because the other two are things that they actually did produce originally before they pivoted to doing basketball shoes and became very well known for it. Well done, friends. You didn't need me for that one. Let me know how you knew that in the chat right now. Also, let me know, how did you do last night in trivia? What was your score? I did shout some of them out last night, but I'm curious. How'd we do? How'd you know that answer right now? Are you a sneakerhead? Speaking of sneakerheads, there's a community called Sneakerhead. So if you're a big sneakerhead, you should definitely check that out. I better see a God bless you in the chat right now. Capper7 said, missed the last two last night. Oh, Capper7. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. And for everyone else, let me know, how did you, 66% of you got that question right. How'd you know? Was it a lucky guess or are you a sneakerhead? Again, check out that community, Sneakerheads, if you are. Oh, Mark, you missed Yellow Rose. That's so hard. That was early on, I think. All right, hello from Taiwan. Hi. All right, well, exciting. Tonight's the night to redeem yourself, friends. We got a bunch of new questions coming your way in 9 minutes. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of that original content that gets you paid on display, just in case you can't answer 10 questions correctly, all right? So up first, we got this one, Froze. She says, last night at the resort with my cousins. Oh, I love it. Anytime you're with family and friends is a great opportunity to snap a photo and put it on display. So if you were out for a romantic date last night, maybe you spent it with family, I hope you snapped a pic and put it on display. I want to celebrate some of those Valentine's Day outings. All right, next up we've got Mundrox overlooking a gorgeous view. We mentioned some travel communities earlier, like World Traveling. They are thriving on display. So Mundrox, I hope that you posted this there. And other friends, yeah, get those travel photos up. Travel Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Travel Tuesday, all kinds of good stuff on Tuesday that you can use for hashtags. Next up, we've got our very own Brandy. She's on display. She gave a wonderful performance of the national anthem at this year's Super Bowl, while also paying tribute to Whitney Houston. What a magical moment. What did you guys think of her? Did we love this performance? There's really only one right answer here, and it's that we loved her performance. I love that she posted this display. Awesome, Brandy. Goals. Next up, we've got DJ Ease. DJ Ease. DJs don't know what to do with their hands. That's what DJ Ease said here, and that's why he had to Photoshop a salad and a 40 ounce in his hand. That's pretty funny. I give you props for that. That's comedic genius right there. Thanks for that, DJs. I love a silly photo. All right, let's take a look at our next one. Oh, I know who that is. That's me. That's me, your host, Sarah Pribis with Ray J. Who caught this last week? Ray J came in and guest spotted on our display trivia last week while we were in LA. He said hi to everyone. That was a lot of fun. Ray J and I on set in sunny California. Thanks, Ray J, for popping on in. I hope you come to New York and we can make some more content. Okay, we've got Aaron Lilu, some chocolate hearts. Yum. Such a sweet gift to give or eat on Valentine's Day. Who was going to buy those chocolates today? That 50% off candy. Yum. I don't recognize this one. So I don't know. I'm a Ferrero Rocher kind of gal, which I'll definitely be munching on after this. Let's move on to our last one of the evening. This is from Razvan B. Another great shot. Beautiful nature is the caption. And yeah, I mean, this is a great reminder that there's just great nature, great surroundings all around you. Content, no matter where you are, you can literally look outside your window, go for a walk, share it on display, and someone's going to think it's unique because we have all different perspectives from around the world. So your content is unique. I love this. Guys, we made it. It's 5 minutes till trivia, 5 minutes till we give away $500. If you came in early tonight, you already got that answer for question 8. And if you're now hearing that for the first time, yeah, come in early next time. We do that every single night. We also talk about how to earn money on display. We show off your original content to get you all excited and inspired to be posting. And we point out some of the unique features here on the app. But without further ado, I believe it's trivia time. I'll see you back here in 5. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new game of Display Trivia. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Sarah Pribis, but I think today I probably have a little more work than that on my hands because Display Bees, I know we were all love drunk last night from our big V-Day celebrations. Whether it was celebrating your romantic partner, your kids, your pets, your friends, or even just yourself, especially yourself, it's time to deal with the hangover. I ate, how many Ferrero Rochers? Oh, yeah. So I'm here to help us nurse that headache and sour stomach. What you're gonna need is lots of rest, fluids, and of course, some rules for this game because winning trivia tonight might just be the thing to put the pep back in your step after a long night of being intoxicated by love. So here's how it goes. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears, choose carefully because once you tap, there's no going back. However, if you do get one wrong, stay in the game and keep playing for fun. Just like a bad breakup, you'll get over them eventually. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're active in the app and have a completed profile. I think we're just about ready to get started, but first, let's make sure you are paying attention. Would you rather eat your heart out, all you can eat, pray, love? Honestly, as long as there's eating involved, I'm in. It doesn't really matter to me, you know, what kind, but get those fingers and those brains warmed up and pick an answer. Maybe let your stomach, your gut guide you since there's eating involved. Yeah? All right, all you can eat pulling ahead with 60%. I love that for us. Well, friends, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, and same goes for trivia. You're here, you're ready to play. Let's do this. It's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. Select the last letter in the English alphabet. A, B, Z. Select the last letter in the English alphabet. A, B, Z. It's probably the most fun to come in first. Sometimes you win money or people's affection, and coming in last might not be so great, but at least it gets you one thing, attention. People might feel sorry for you, but at least they know who you are. But what about everything that comes in between, You know, I want to take a minute to do a quick shout out to all those middle letters. The ones that don't get the credit, but still show up day after day. That's where the alphabet really happens. Not with A or Z, but with the little guys like L. This one's for you, P. I won't let you down. The last letter in the English alphabet is Z. And if you got it, you're off to a great start, like 96% of you. Question 2. All of the following are nicknames for the first name William, except Will, Bill, SpongeBob SquarePants. All of the following are nicknames for the first name William, except Will, Bill, SpongeBob SquarePants. Nicknames are very important because saying full names takes way too long. I mean, Bob versus Robert, who's got the time? If I can cut down on that syllable every time I say that name, I'll come up with enough extra seconds to hit the snooze button like 5 more times in the morning. Now, if only I could meet someone named Rob. Nicknames are also important because they indicate fondness. You know I'm right, because when Mom was mad, she'd whip out the full name. Will and Bill are both nicknames for William. So SpongeBob SquarePants is your answer. 87% of you knew that, and we're moving on to question 3. A portobello is a variety of what? Peppercorn, mushroom, root vegetable. A portobello is a variety of what? Peppercorn, mushroom, root vegetable. What I do know about portobellos is that they are used at certain restaurants as a burger substitute. Now, this might come as a surprise, but a burger substitute is not the person who comes in and watches all the burgers while the teacher is out sick or playing hooky. No, a burger substitute is an option for someone looking to reduce meat consumption. Or maybe they just don't like the taste of meat. Now, why that would be the case, I just cannot fathom. Sure, meat comes from animals and animals are cute, but if we weren't supposed to eat them, well, then they wouldn't taste so darn good, okay? End of rant. Do I want a portobello mushroom burger instead of a beef one? Only if I'm in the mood, okay. Portobellos are a type of mushroom. That's right, 93% of you got that. Question 4. Cobalt is a shade of what color? Purple, blue, orange. Cobalt is a shade of what color? Purple, blue, orange. I have many theories about why we have so many different shades of colors, but I think the best one is this. Women have invented shades only to gatekeep colors from their male partners. Think about it. Your male fiance can't pick out a bad wedding color scheme if he doesn't know the difference between taupe and mauve. One's brown and one's purple, Jared. This is also probably why sports team colors are so simple. I'm just saying, you don't see a football team with terracotta and beige, although that's a good wedding color scheme. Write that down for my bathroom. Cobalt is a shade of rich blue. 90% of you got that. You're feeling the opposite of blue. Let's do Q5. Which of the following words is not an anagram for the others? Night, thing, winged. Which of the following words is not an anagram for the others? Night, thing, winged. If you don't know what an anagram is, please allow me to assist here with a helpful little clue. An anagram for the word anagram, that would be nagaram. That's right, nagaram is an anagram for anagram. Still don't get it? Let's try another. An anagram for Sarah Pribis, airship bars. Are you starting to catch on? An anagram is basically the breakfast hash of wordplay. You take a bunch of ingredients and you mix them together in a new way and then you put cheese on top. Well, the cheese is for the hash, but you get the idea. Essentially, an anagram is a rearrangement of one word into another word using the same letters. So night and thing are anagrams of each other. But if you picked winged, well, then I can see who's just winging it here tonight. Not 87% of you. 87% of you are moving on. Halfway there. Q6. This online marketplace that focuses on handmade goods launched in 2005. eBay, Etsy, E-Trade. This online marketplace that focuses on handmade goods launched in 2005. eBay, Etsy, E-Trade. That's right, this site touts a lot of items that are handmade, but like handmade, big whoop. What other body part would you use to make something? Come to me when you crafted something with your mouth, then I'll be impressed. Oh, you made that macrame wall hanging with your teeth? Now that should be in a museum. You crocheted that baby onesie using only your toes? Okay, weird flex, but amazing. I guess the most important body part to use when making something is your heart. Put some love in it, right? It's a real reason to shop on Etsy. Love in every stitch or shell glued onto that picture frame. Wow, yes, bestie, you can definitely make bank selling your shell art. Bravo, 91% of you about to make bank as well. Q7. In typography, kerning deals with what element of the typeface? Text size, letter spacing, text alignment. In typography, kerning deals with what element of the typeface? Text size, letter spacing, text alignment. The most important element of typeface is, of course, can you read whatever the heck it's saying? If so, that makes it a good typeface. This is why I don't understand why everyone loves to hate on Comic Sans. Name a more legible font. I'll wait. It has all the whimsy of real handwritten text, but with all the structure of an engineered typeface. And teachers always knew they could make a pop quiz more fun with a little Comic Sans heading. I mean, I know none of you studied for this, but look, a kooky little font. And it's bolded and underlined too. There are many elements that go into making a great font, and kerning is used to describe how far apart the letters appear on the page. Did you guys get it? Oh, I knew you were the type. 90% of you did. Question 8. Upon its founding in 1908, the company known for making Chucks originally manufactured all of the following except rubber galoshes, basketball shoes, winter boots. Upon its founding in 1908, the company known for making Chucks originally manufactured all of the following except rubber galoshes, basketball shoes, winter boots. That means this company has been in business for over 100 years. I mean, that is impressive, especially when you think about the fact that Heelys were absolutely huge in the late 90s, early 2000s, but today are basically non-existent. I mean, could you imagine seeing someone going down the street in Heelys today? I'd be worried for their safety, and not because those things are dangerous, but because that person is probably unwell. Look, Heelys are the sushi burritos of footwear. These things are fine on their own. They don't need to be fused. Let sneakers be sneakers and roller skates be roller skates. End of discussion. Although this company became famous for making basketball shoes, Chuck Taylor's All-Stars, they originally started out producing footwear that could be made out of rubber. 88% of you got that. Did you tune into the pre-show? Is that why? We gave away that answer. Question 9. Which of the following minerals does not have an amorphous structure? Amber, calcite, opal. Which of the following minerals does not have an amorphous structure? Amber, calcite, opal. Most minerals have a crystalline structure, but some are amorphous, which means they lack any real shape. They kind of make it up as they go along, kind of like what I do when I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to file my taxes in time. Carry some ones there, put in some zeros there. Okay, so yeah, I have a cat, claim her as my dependent. Good, we're doing well. And finally, when I've come to my wit's end, just put every piece of paper I can find in my apartment into a cardboard box and drop it off with some poor accountant. Look, now it's our problem. So what, I didn't save receipts. I can barely find a place to save all the silverware that comes with my Uber Eats delivery. The point is, structure is important. Unless you're amber or opal, two minerals whose shapes lack a true crystalline structure. 72% of you got that. And friends, we've made it. It's time for the final question. Question 10. Which of the following U.S. cities has an area code whose sum equals 5? New York, Miami, Los Angeles. Which of the following U.S. cities has an area code whose sum equals 5? New York, Miami, Los Angeles. I'll tell you what, when I meet someone, I am less concerned with their area code and more concerned with any secret codes they might be hiding from me. You might be from the Bronx, that's cool and all, but what is your lock screen password? Look, good friends tell each other everything, especially social security numbers and mother's maiden names. If you don't freely offer all of that information, I have no reason to trust you. And dude, you have to tell. You pinky swore. Geez, is nothing sacred anymore? The LA area code is 310, the sum of which is 4. The Miami code, as made famous by Pitbull, is 305, whose sum is 8. But good old New York uses a 212 area code, and when you add all those numbers up, you get 5. 76% of you got that, and if you got everything right tonight, you get money. So let's see how many winners we got tonight. Did anyone come close? Let me know with your scores. I mean, regardless of if you won or not, you came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you are gonna get paid. That's free money right there. Friends, we do this every single night. And again, I mentioned this already in this game, but if you tune in early at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, that's 30 minutes before trivia, I do give away question 8. So if you need a little extra help, or if you want to find out how to earn some money on display without having to win trivia, tune in. That's where I give all the good tips. We had 287 winners tonight. Gary, so close, 9 out of 10. Oh no, study. You must have studied because you got a 10 out of 10. Most Arrow got a 9. G-Ban got a 10 out of 10. Ash 01, what? A told you, we're feeling better tonight, right? We're getting back in the groove. It's Tuesday. Go celebrate with some tacos. I love it. Chico99FB got a 10 out of 10. China Thug, high five. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner or taco dinner. Our man got a 12 out of 10. I don't know how that's possible, but bonus points to you. Well done. Nikki D, so close. 9 out of 10. Jenny Girl, what? Amazing. Jenny Girl, I'm so happy for you. Sahil got a 9 out of 10. Well done, friends. All right, we're going to do this all again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same beautiful hostess. Hello, that's me. I give away a free answer every night in our pre-show at 7:30, like I mentioned. But until then, I'll see you all tomorrow on display.